This is the Kindy Rockstars Podcast, Season 5. Bringing you incredibly talented singers, artists, creators, and producers in the genre of children's music. I'm your host, Patrick Adams. Each episode will feature songs, albums, videos, or live performances, along with great stories from the artists themselves. Kindy Rockstars Season 5 is proud to be supported and sponsored by Waltmania Public Relations, serving the family entertainment community for more than 20 years. And now, on with the show. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Kindy Rockstars. And joining me from Southeast Queensland, Australia, are Elissa and Brett from Larrikin Puppets. How are you?
Hello. No, thank you.
Good, thank you. Thanks for having us on.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming on. Excited to learn about you guys and about your puppets as well. So first time guest on the show. Let's learn a little bit about you and tell us how you got into making music for kids, and then maybe tell us a little bit about the puppets.
Well, I started Larrikin Puppets back in 2012. So I've always performed with puppets ever since I was about 3 years old. I always wanted to be a puppeteer. But I've also always been a musician as well. I learned classical piano from a young age, and as a young adult, I played in several bands. So music, I guess, was always going to be part of the package with the puppet shows. And I started Larrikin Puppets just on my own, mostly doing backyard birthday parties. And the music was just sort of standard nursery rhyme things. And but once Elissa joined, so Elissa and I are married, the shows got bigger and better, and Elissa started performing female characters, and then we decided, let's write some original songs, because
the main reason, or the main impetus, was we were doing the hokey pokey with the kids, and we actually found it a bit boring. So we thought we should write our own hokey pokey,
our own song with dance moves.
And that's when we wrote "Dance Like a Unicorn." And that was our first song, wasn't it?
Yeah, our first original song that we decided to incorporate into our puppet shows.
So it came with a choreography. So I created the choreography, and then I had support from an actual friend who's a choreographer to enhance the choreography. So the song itself is about a dance. The song is about a dance. And it's about dancing like a unicorn. So the song itself talks through the dance steps. And then we attach an act to that song to give it some context within the show. Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, and that is one of the songs we're going to feature. We have 5 songs that we'll feature in the episode. But let's learn a little bit about the puppets. So how many puppets do you use, and are they the ones technically singing the songs?
Yeah, we have about 10 or 12 main puppets that feature in our day-to-day puppet shows. So these songs all feature in the shows that we do at schools and childcare centres, kindergartens, libraries, festivals. And all up, we have 100 puppets, but they're all for different shows and workshops and things that we run. But
our core cast is like 10 or 12, I'd say.
Yeah.
And but I guess there probably is a bit of an ego clash with some of the puppets wanting to sort of rise to who would consider themselves the leads.
Yeah.
Because Trog and Marina are probably the 2 leads. So they're a brother and sister.
So Trog, the blue monster, he's the big blue monster with a red nose. And Marina is his little sister, the little light blue monster with a pink nose and a little bow.
Yeah, she's only 3 years old.
But she thinks she's 5.
So they're probably the 2 strong leads. But Flossie is, funnily enough, the co-MCs of our puppet show are Frisbee and Flossie.
Frisbee is the orange monster with a green nose, and Flossie is the pink monster with a purple nose, and they sort of introduce all of the different acts. So the puppet show is a bit of a variety show with lots of different skits and games and songs and interaction with the audience.
Yeah.
And
I think Flossie thinks she's the true star of the show, really.
Flossie's a bit of a diva.
Yeah.
She believes she's the true star.
Yeah.
So Frisbee and Flossie introduce all of the different acts, and then all of the different puppets come up and do their.
But our puppet show is really a comedy of errors. So yeah, it's a bit of fun for the kids and families who love it, because not many people actually get to see live puppets being performed in a live environment. Often the puppets that we perform, the style that we perform, Muppet style or hand puppets, are performed on TV. And you rarely get to actually see them perform live in Australia anyway. So it's kind of fun to see kids realize that interact with the puppets, isn't it?
Lots of interaction.
Yeah.
The puppets actually talk back. And we do a meet and greet after the show, and the kids just love talking and engaging and singing along.
So we sing live to pre-recorded instrumental. So when we record our songs, we'll record a version for the radio, and then we'll record a version for our show, which is the instrumental. So it's a lot to remember, isn't it?
Yeah, because we're performing the puppets, we're concentrating on puppet lip sync and operating the puppets' arms and things like that, having them dance and the choreography.
Then you got to remember the lyrics
and the voices, doing the voices while performing and remembering the lyrics, and working with a live audience as well. So it's a lot to think about.
And we don't sing in our own human voices at all, do we?
No, I think that's
I come out once singing Baby Finger as Elissa. Because I think it's the only song I can sing in key in my human voice.
Yeah.
We're much more confident as puppet singers. I think it's a puppeteer thing. When you've got a puppet, it's just a bit more confidence, isn't it?
Yeah, because I've always been a very shy and reserved person. So if I'm hiding behind the puppet theatre and I've got a puppet up doing a voice and becoming that different character, there's more confidence.
Yeah.
And then of course singing, I'm a terrible.
It doesn't mean they're terrible. They're not terrible at singing. We are. That's all.
You're just singing your puppet voice. Yeah. I mean, one of the most horrible sounding puppet voice singing that you can hear is Frank Oz as Miss Piggy singing "Never Before, Never Again" in the first Muppet movie from 1979. But it's actually a great song, and it actually sounds great because, well, it's a silly puppet voice, and I guess that's what we do. We sing in silly puppet voice, and it works, I guess, in the context of
the live show,
of the live puppet show.
Yeah, because you've infused them all with their own personalities, and tack on voices to the things that you have to remember. I'm guessing now during the show as well.
Yeah,
it's very rare that we mix up voices, but it sometimes happens.
It's happened maybe 3 times in, it's been 12 years.
But it's pretty funny when it happens.
Yeah.
Now, have you been able to take the show around Australia or anywhere beyond?
Mostly Queensland and New South Wales, which so as far north of Cairns, which is 20 hours drive north from where we live, to as far south as Coffs Harbour, which is about 10 hours south. And then as far as sort of the outback, which is 10 hours west.
So it's a big territory. We have been flown to Hamilton Island in the Great Barrier Reef. That was a pretty cool gig. But no, we haven't conquered Sydney, Melbourne or Perth. Adelaide.
The main reason for that is because we do prefer to be on the road with our van, and to fly everything over is quite costly.
Oh, yeah.
We have lots of heavy staging, speakers, all the puppets and props, and audio equipment that we have. When we do get to fly to places, it's nice when they provide the speakers and some of the equipment, so that we just bring the puppets and the stage. And
Fred did do a solo show in Brooklyn in New York, though, so that was pretty fun.
We
Yeah.
actually went to the US and did some professional development there. And I got to do some training with some of the Sesame Street and Muppet performers just to kind of learn how to become a better puppeteer and see where I was going right, see where I needed some improvement. And while there, we were basing ourselves in New York for 3 months, and I got to perform at the Puppetry Arts Festival of Brooklyn, which was nice. This was before Elissa was in the show, so it was just me doing the puppet shows on my own at this point. Elissa
Yeah.
kind of learnt all of.
So our dream is to tour across Australia and internationally. Yeah. So that's our big dream. We'd love to do that.
But I've got to say, the puppet show is so much bigger and better now with Elissa. It's a powerhouse now with these big characters and female characters and more engagement. Like my show's fun, my solo show, but I just think it's just bigger and better now with the two of us.
Yeah. And it's quite rare to have a puppet show create their own songs as well. So it's not something that's commonplace. And we're pretty proud that we've done that, really. Hey.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We're looking to move towards more YouTube presence and television. We're trying to create our own TV series because puppets are visual, so it's very interesting. We've gone songs rather than.
Yes. So we've never had a budget to do any music videos. We always use our money to buy more puppets.
Yeah.
So one day we'll do some music videos and it'll make sense to everybody.
They'll see the voice. They'll see what these strange voices look like. When they see the puppets actually singing the song, because it works well at live shows, but someone on the other side of the world, I'm sure when you listen to the song, it's like, okay, what is this? And you got to look at the picture. You see the picture. It makes
sense if you're listening to a song, Elmo's voice, and you're listening to a song by Elmo, it all makes sense. But if it's us, it's like,
you got to
really understand.
You've got to look at the cover artwork on Spotify or Apple Music or wherever. I see, it must be these puppets that are singing this song.
And you've smartly named your band, so I think people can put it together. Larrikin Puppets. It may be puppets that are singing.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I was going to go to the question about TV, because this feels tailor-made for a TV show or some sort of visual presence on that kind of media. So good luck with that. I'm sure that would be lucrative for sure.
We're actually currently doing a crowdfunder to raise money to build puppets to do a TV series, but it is happening. We're filming that hopefully in September this year. A pilot.
Very cool. Awesome. And if you do manage to tour the US, make sure you come to Las Vegas. I and my kids will be there to see it.
Nice. So. I'm sure Flossie would love it.
Flossie would love it, yeah.
She'd love Vegas, yeah.
Yes, did someone say Vegas?
All right, well, let's get into the songs. So we'll talk, you mentioned a little bit about Dance Like a Unicorn, so let's talk about that one. A little bit more about what inspired it, who's singing the song, and then we'll play it.
Right.
So this song is sung by Scramble.
Scramble's the little red monster.
And Marina.
The little blue monster. And hello, I'm Scrambles, and I'm very sad. And I'm sad because I don't feel like being a little red monster.
So this song is about, I guess, including people and encouraging them to dance. And it's also about the mental health benefits of dancing, that dancing with friends can make you happy. And it's also nice to invite people to dance with you if they're feeling a bit sad or shy and so the reason it sort of came about, the act itself that goes with this dance is because I was really sick for a long time and I had mobility issues. So I was doing lots of, I couldn't walk very well. So the dance is very arm oriented, isn't it? So it's designed for people who chair dance. So you can do the dance in a chair, or you can do it standing. And it doesn't involve much leg movement, this particular dance. And so the act is definitely about encouraging social inclusion around dance. Yeah.
Very cool.
And of course, Marina loves unicorns, and a lot of little kids do love unicorns. So we've kind of made it around unicorns as well.
Yeah, I love unicorns.
Oh yeah, I like unicorns as well. I like to pretend and dress up to be a unicorn, and then we could dance like one.
Yeah, and they have hooves, don't they?
Yeah, they got the hooves.
Yeah, hooves are funny.
Yeah, that's their feet.
Yeah, they're like horses.
Yeah, except they're magical and they have a horn.
That's funny.
Bit of Scrambles and Marina discussing the song.
Very good. All right. Well, we are going to play that song now. Here it is. Dance Like a Unicorn by Larrikin Puppets.
Unicorn, corn, corn, dance like a unicorn. Unicorn, corn, corn, dance like a unicorn. Unicorn, corn, corn, dance like a unicorn. Dance like a unicorn, dance. Everybody's doing the unicorn. It's a fun little dance about a horse with a horn. We got a bunch of steps and we got a bunch of moves. The first 10 steps are about your hooves.
Get your right hoof and stomp, stomp, stomp. 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 Now get your left hoof and stomp, stomp, stomp. 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 Shake your mane, shake your mane, shake your mane, shake, shake, shake. Shake your mane, shake your mane, shake your mane, shake, shake, shake.
Unicorn, corn, corn, dance like a unicorn. Unicorn, corn, corn, dance like a unicorn. Unicorn, corn, corn, dance like a unicorn. Dance like a unicorn, dance. Everybody's doing the unicorn. It's a fun little dance about a horse with a horn. We got a bunch of steps, you feel so fine. These dance steps will make you shine.
Get your front hoofs and clap, clap, clap. 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 Now move your tail from side to side. 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 Shake your mane, shake your mane, shake your mane, shake, shake, shake. Shake your mane, shake your mane, shake your mane, shake, shake, shake.
Unicorn, corn, corn, dance like a unicorn. Unicorn, corn, corn, dance like a unicorn. Unicorn, corn, corn, dance like a unicorn. Dance like a unicorn, dance.
Everybody's doing the unicorn. It's a fun little dance about a horse with a horn. We got a bunch of steps, stretch up high. These dance steps will make you fly. Raise your horn and jump, jump, jump. 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 Now slide down the rainbow. Woo-hoo-hoo. 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 Shake your mane, shake your mane, shake your mane, shake, shake, shake. Shake your mane, shake your mane, shake your mane, and west.
And that was Dance Like a Unicorn. Next song we're going to talk about is called I Know All the Things. So tell us about this one.
Well, this is pretty fun. In fact, we got a lovely review even just the other day from a mum who had. We did a show. We do shows in all different spaces. So we did a show recently at Bunnings, which Bluey fans in America might know as
Hammer Barn.
Hammer Barn.
So it's a popular chain of hardware stores in Australia. It's a big hardware store, and they're all around Australia, and they
And-
put on events,
Yeah.
family fun evenings where people can bring the kids and watch puppet shows, magicians, singers.
Yeah, so this particular
clowns.
mum brought her 6-year-old and 9-year-old, and she wasn't sure they'd enjoy the show or engage with it, and particularly the 9-year-old who was a bit older, I suppose. But apparently they've been singing "I Know All the Things"
For the last few days.
Sorry, not sorry, mum. But yeah, so it's basically so it's sung by Marina, who is 3.
And Trog, his older sister. Sorry,
Older.
her older brother. Yeah. So again, Trog, the blue monster, the big one with the red nose, and his little sister Marina.
Yes.
And she's 3 years old, and she's
decided she knows all the things. And she knows how to do everything. She knows everything.
You must be pretty smart, Marina.
Yeah, I smart.
Wow. And how old are you, Marina?
I 5.
No, Marina thinks she's 5, but she's actually 3. She's 3 years old.
Yeah, I only little I talk.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
only 3.
But you're pretty smart.
You're smart.
Wow. Well, this is a song all about how you know all the things.
Yeah, because it's true. I only little.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I go to the library a lot. Hey.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So, but she doesn't really know all the things. That's how it all ends.
she's still learning.
She is still learning, but she does love learning, doesn't she?
Yes. The song has Trog basically quizzing her on all of the things, and then she makes a mistake, and then he corrects her on, whatever mistake she made.
So I guess the reason, so the song's probably not for like kindy kids. It's probably for a bit older, 7, 8 or 9-year-olds, because it's kind of not very, how would you describe it?
Well, it's not babyish.
It's not babyish. It kind of like blows your mind a bit if you're a kid, because it says it starts talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue, so it goes to a different topic, and then it starts talking about colors, and then it goes to and it just keeps shifting in a different direction. So it's lots of unexpected things in it, I suppose.
But I want to mention that musically, I mentioned earlier that I played in several different bands, and one thing that I always love about children's music is I always love it when someone dares to create children's music that doesn't sound like nursery rhymes or basic, you know what I mean? Like music that's a bit more complex, that adults can enjoy as well, to a degree, something that's not just going to make them cringe and, oh, here we go again, the wheels on the bus again and again, or Bar Bar Black Sheep. Maybe I like creating music that's just a bit more, that doesn't talk down to the children in a way, I guess. So parents can say, oh yeah, this actually sounds pretty good. I might listen to this. I can tolerate this.
Yeah,
on those
we
long
did a festival show, and this 20-year-old guy just came out of nowhere and started like dancing in front of the puppet theater. These really crazy dance moves.
Oh, he was an expert dancer.
Yeah,
and he started dancing, and the crowds were going wild at this festival with this guy.
It's a bit EDM, I suppose.
Electronic dance music. It's a bit that kind of style, something, and without the lyrics, it could probably pass as something that's for adults, but
but it's not.
Well, I particularly liked this one because I have a 4-year-old who does indeed know all the things.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have her listen to this because I think she'll really like it.
Yeah, nice.
So, all right, well, let's check it out. Here it is. I Know All the Things by Larrikin Puppets.
I know all the things.
She knows all the things.
I know all the things.
She knows all the things.
I know how to count and draw and jump and fly with wings.
She knows how to drive and run and read and dance with kings.
I can count to 10.
Let's hear you do it then.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, blue.
Blue's not a number. Blue is a colour.
Blue's the best colour in the whole wide world.
Yeah.
I know all the things.
She knows all the things.
I know all the things.
She knows all the things.
I know how to count and draw and jump and fly with wings.
She knows how to drive and run and read and dance with kings.
Colours, I know them all.
That's a pretty big call.
Red, green, yellow, pink, purple, orange, M.
M's not a colour. M is a letter.
M's the best letter in the whole wide world.
Ha!
I know all the things.
She knows all the things.
I know all the things.
She knows all the things.
I know how to count and draw and jump and fly with wings.
She knows how to drive and run and read and dance with kings.
I know all the alphabet.
Wanna make a bet?
A, B, C, D, E, F, dolphin.
Dolphin's not a letter. Dolphin is an animal.
Dolphin's the best animal in the whole wide world.
Yeah!
I know all the things.
She knows all the things.
I know all the things.
She knows all the things.
I know how to count and draw and jump and fly with wings.
She knows how to drive and run and read and dance with kings.
All the animals I know.
Let's hear you have a go.
Shark, pig, dog, bird, wombat, quantum physics.
Maybe one day you'll know that.
I don't really know all the things.
And that was I Know All the Things. All right, moving on. We will talk about I Like How I Look, Think, Feel. Tell us about this song.
Well, we have in our puppet show a cast of 4 singing sock puppets. They're rolled up in little balls in the sock drawer, and then they come out and they've each got their own little personalities and quirks. The leader of the sock puppet choir is Yellowbeard.
Oh, hello. My name is Yellowbeard. Yes, I was born with a beard. Everybody likes my beard.
Yes.
Do you like your beard, Patrick?
I do.
Yeah, do you like how you look, Patrick?
I do.
Oh, good answer, good answer. So you should.
And there's, of course,
I like my green glasses. Green glasses is one of the socks there. And
The most annoying is the crazy clown, though.
oh, that's like my red nose. There's
That's awful.
a crazy clown, isn't there? He's got a red nose. And then, of course, Miss Pink with the lovely pink pigtails. Yeah. Yeah, she likes her
They're beautiful puppets, these puppets. The first time we made them ourselves because we do conduct craft sock puppet making workshops with kids. And we made these puppets. And the first one I made was Yellowbeard. And I was just looking at him in the phone camera, and I actually said,
Oh, I like how I look.
and then it
turned into
versioned from there, basically.
it was just a basic little improv
Yeah.
video that Elissa made with this sock puppet
But
that
now
she
the
just
sock
made.
now the sock puppets are much prettier than ours.
So we had them rebuilt
Yeah.
by a wonderful puppet builder in Indonesia who's a friend of ours. Her name is Feriana, and she makes the most amazing sock puppets. She actually has she and I share a mentor in Marty Robinson, who's one of the Henson puppeteers who I trained under, and he trained her too because she worked on the Indonesian version of Sesame Street. But
She's also a beautiful puppet builder, so we're very lucky to have her in our lives.
yeah.
So she built this cast of characters for us, and the song itself is about body image. So I identify as a happy fat woman, and I've done a lot of work to try to hold no shame in that. And so this is all about being proud of who you are as you are. And we do it through sock puppets for kids. So, but we didn't want to focus just on body. We wanted to talk about feelings and thinking as well.
And skills and talents.
Skills and talents. So it really is about really being accepting of yourself and liking who you are for all your different quirks. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to play it. Here it is. I Like How I Look, Think, Feel by Larrikin Puppets.
I like how I look. I like how I look.
I like how I look.
I like how I look.
I like my yellow beard. I like my pink hair.
I like my green glasses.
I like my red nose. That's what we like about how we look.
I like how I think. I like how I think.
I like how I think.
I like how I think.
I like how I do maths. I like how I read.
I like how I draw.
I like how I dance. That's what we like about how we think.
I like how I play the guitar.
Wow, sounds good.
Oh yeah! I like how I feel. I like how I feel.
I like how I feel.
I like how I feel.
I like how I help. I like how I'm kind.
I like how I'm cool.
I like how I laugh. That's what we like about how we feel. That's what we like about how we look. Think, feel, yeah.
And that was I Like How I Look, Think, Feel. And we move on now to the song Party Hat. Tell us about this one.
Well, we mentioned earlier that the two sort of MCs that introduce all the acts in our puppet show are Frisbee, the orange monster, and Flossie, the pink monster. And at one of our shows, particularly the ones where we do big public events like at festivals or shopping malls, shopping centers, we end on this song Party Hat because having everyone there celebrating and having a great time, it feels like a party.
Yeah.
And we feel that it isn't a party without a cone-shaped party hat. Those hats are hilarious. They're those pointy hats that we all, in particular, but sometimes as grown-ups we wear them at parties, sometimes weddings, Oh, maybe not weddings. Just events,
Yeah.
parties, celebrations. They're just fun.
So we wanted a grand finale song. So we get all the kids out. Not all the kids, sorry. We choose volunteers to come up and perform with the puppets on stage with us.
So we have a bag of puppets that we let the kids have a play with.
So we get about 6 to 8 kids up. I say 6 to 8 because we want 6, and there's always
a few extras.
Sure.
So we,
yeah. So we put a party hat on them, and then we give them a puppet. So we wanted a big grand finale song.
We briefly show the kids how to perform the puppet's mouth and hold on to the arm rod and teach the kids to do a basic dance and do lip sync and have the puppets dance to this song.
So for this one, we thought we'd do something different, and we got a songwriter to help us out with this one, Liam McClary. And so that's why I guess it might sound different to our other songs, because Brett didn't compose the music for this one. Yeah.
I had written another song previously similar about party hats, but wanted something a little bit, a different perspective, I guess. And we had Liam come and write this song for us. He sort of wrote it on an acoustic guitar. I kind of translated it into a dance,
That's right.
Electronic dance song. But the lyrics are all his. And the melody is his.
That's right.
Kind of translated it into this dance song. So Frisbee and Flossie sing the song, and then Elissa and I, even though we're hidden for most of the puppet show, we come out the front holding our puppets with all the kids. So you got this whole stage of all of these singing, dancing puppets and the kids with party hats. We're wearing party hats, and Frisbee and Flossie are wearing party hats. It's this big.
It's pretty epic.
The puppet show ends with a puppet party with party hats. So Frisbee and Flossie introduce it. They say, we should end this with a party, but and Frisbee sort of says,
hey, puppeteers back there, Elissa and Brett, can you please put 6 of your extra arms up so we can have extra puppet dances?
Our voices come out from behind and say, oh, I'm sorry, that's impossible. We don't have that many arms.
And that's when we get the kids up.
We'll have to get some volunteers there. We need some volunteer puppeteers.
Nice. And then the kids come out and
we'll have a big grand finale party song.
Puppet party with party hats as the grand finale.
So it's a lot of fun, that one.
Yeah.
We sing it live though, which is tricky because we've just done a 40-minute show. And then we've got to do this extra 5 minutes because the shows are quite physical and high energy. So by the end of it, we're pretty puffed.
Yeah.
And pretty sweaty.
So we come out sweaty with these puppets and surrounded by other kids with puppets and hats. And
we're out there as humans. So it's the first time we feel quite exposed. So we're singing in front of everyone. And
puppeteering and dancing.
So I think it's our most nerve-wracking song to sing because we're out there as humans. Yeah.
And it's a great finale.
Yeah.
The puppet show, and it gets everyone happy. And everyone's cameras are out because their kids are up on stage.
Yeah.
And so it's very exciting for the families that are there, and their kid gets picked to come up on stage to perform with a puppet and wear a party hat. And we let the kids keep the hats too. You can keep the hat. Well, we'll collect all the puppets up now.
You can keep the puppets.
You can keep the hat. And then at any given festival, you always know which kids were at, because sometimes at a festival we'll do maybe 2 or 3 performances throughout the day. And so if you see a kid wandering around with a party hat, you know that they were there at one of our earlier performances, and they've still got the hat on, which is pretty funny.
Very, very cool. So we'll play it here now. Party Hat by Larrikin Puppets.
We're at a party. We are having fun. We're at a party. Come on, let's dance, everyone.
But a party ain't a party till there's something on your head. They're cone-shaped and they're colourful. They make me feel wonderful. It's a P-A-R-T-Y party. I'm wearing my party hat. It's colourful and bright. I'm wearing my party hat. I've got it on just right. I'm wearing my party hat. It's shaped like a cone. 'Cause when I wear my party hat, I'm in the party zone. It's a P-A-R-T-Y party. It's the coolest hat around. Elastic sits under your chin.
lights up the dance floor, but falls off when I spin.
This party is amazing. Chocolate crackles, fairy bread. But a party ain't a party till your hat is on your head.
It's a P-A-R-T-Y party. I'm wearing my party hat. It's colorful and bright. I'm wearing my party hat. I got it on just right. I'm wearing my party hat. It's shaped like a cone. 'Cause when I wear my party hat, I'm in the party zone. It's a P-A-R-T-Y party. A-R-T-Y. Let's P-A-R-T-Y. Let's P-A-R-T-Y. Let's P-A-R-T-Y party. I'm wearing a party hat. 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 Party!
And that was Party Hat. Last song we're going to talk about is called You Can Be Kind. So tell us about this one.
This one is for the little ones. So we mostly perform this song in childcare centres, or if we're invited to a school to do a kindness show. Yeah.
So, but most of it is part of our standard set list in kindergartens, childcare, daycare, that kind of thing.
It's just a bit gentler than, for example, I Know All the Things for the childcare setting. We quite like it because we wanted to, while the lyrics may not be appropriate, I guess, for every context, I suppose, Brett was very, very determined to name the bad behaviour. And I know there's a hesitancy there to not name the bad behaviour. But Brett was like, how do kids know what the bad behaviour is if you don't name it? So it's a bit controversial in that way, because we do name the bad behaviour. But we just want to let people know that that was done with intent, I suppose.
Because there are a lot of songs about kindness, and pretty much all of them sing about, hey, kindness is being nice to people, kindness is sharing, kindness, and they list that's great. But no one gives, like Elissa just said, no one really gives examples of what not to do. And then
Well, I think that a lot of children's musicians do. It's just they don't get much radio play.
Yeah.
That's all.
And this song is sung by our characters Trog and Marina, again, the brother and sister, the big blue monster and the little blue monster. And it's all about, Trog basically is singing all about the things that you shouldn't do, and then later sings about what you should do. And Marina comes up and talks about how she likes being kind. Hey,
so
You like being kind, Marina? Hey,
Yeah, it's good to be kind.
yeah, that's right.
But in the childcare setting, and in the school setting, the teachers actually like that the bad behaviour is named, if that makes sense. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's check it out. Here it is. You Can Be Kind by Larrikin Puppets.
Making other people sad is awful and not cool. Calling people mean names like dum-dum or fool.
There's something even better you can do. It makes other people happy, and it'll make you happy too.
You can be kind.
You can be kind.
You can be kind.
You can be kind.
Saying good and nice things is better, you will find. You can be kind.
You can be kind.
You can be kind.
You can be kind.
The world will be much better if you're kind. Hitting and kicking people really makes them sad. Pushing someone over and hurting them is bad.
There's something more gentle you can do. Just and they'll be nice to you.
You can be kind.
You can be kind.
You can be kind.
You can be kind.
Being gentle and not hurting is better, you will find. You can be kind.
You can be kind.
You can be kind.
You can be kind.
The world will be much better if you're kind. You can share your toys with other kids, 'cause sharing's fun. You can ask your friends to play and say hello to everyone.
These are just a few nice things to do. It's great to make people smile, and you'll be smiling too.
You can be kind.
You can be kind.
You can be kind.
You can be kind.
Being kind and friendly is better, you will find. You can be kind.
You can be kind.
You can be kind.
You can be kind.
The world will be much better.
The world will be much better.
The world will be much better if you're kind.
That was You Can Be Kind, and that wraps up our song features. So, Larrikin Puppets, assuming you can find these songs on all the places where you stream, download, or purchase music, how can people find and connect with you? And what have you guys got coming up the next couple of months?
Well, we're everywhere. If you Google Puppet Show or Larrikin Puppets, we're all over it. But we have a website, larrikinpuppets.com.au, and all the information about all of our different types of shows and workshops and any film and TV appearances are all listed there, along with a list of gigs, upcoming gigs. We even list our past gigs too, so people can see where we have been. And we do include public performances as well, like festivals and various libraries and things like that.
Yeah, so we're on Facebook and Instagram, and we update regularly. So every time we're performing, we're always updating, which is a lot. We perform about 4 times a week. And we're also pretty popular on TikTok.
We have 60,000 followers on TikTok. So
Yeah,
lots of
so
silly
during we
videos.
released Dance Like a Unicorn during lockdown in 2020. And that went really well on TikTok. So lots of people were dancing like a unicorn at the time. So that was a bit of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And
We're also on YouTube. It's we are working towards creating more specific slick puppet videos for YouTube. This is the YouTube is there, lots of stuff is there, but it's a bit of a mishmash of stuff. So we're working towards creating something a bit more with a bit more of a theme of children's slick, colorful children's puppet videos, songs and things like that.
Yeah, so we're really excited about doing that. And we're just mainly really excited about doing our TV pilot. I think that's what's kind of getting us out of bed in the morning.
It's the next big goal for us to get on
because
TV.
we see the kids' faces in Australia, and we see how happy puppets make them. And we think that if they can see those puppets, Australian puppets on TV, that there'll be a new generation of Australian kids that can enjoy puppets, and maybe even kids around the world who can appreciate the Australian sense of humour and quirky, I guess.
Yeah. We know kids outside of Australia and families love the Wiggles and love Bluey.
Yeah.
So we would like to get into that kind of space with the puppets.
Yeah.
Get that Australian sense of humor out there and find some joy in everyone through our puppets as well.
Yeah.
Definitely. Let's get you guys on Netflix and
Yeah.
You got a dream, right, Patrick? You got
absolutely. You got to have goals, big, audacious goals.
Yes.
Well, Brett and Elissa, I wish you the best of luck with that, because again, I think this is tailor-made for that kind of medium, and I love what you do, and the songs are really cute, and the puppets are a lot of fun. And thank you for coming on the show and telling us about it. And
thanks for the opportunity to share our music with the world.
Yes, thank you
Got
very
it.
much.
all right, talk to you again soon.
Thanks,
All right,
Patrick.
thank you.
Bye.
Bye.